DNC Chairman Tom Perez been getting a lot of criticism because, well, when he got his new DNC transition team put together, he got a bunch of establishment Democrats, Facebook. He went out and got establishment Democrats, y'all. All right? Wolfpack. And people were like surprised. Like, I thought you was going to let progressives play. I didn't know you weren't going to let progressives be involved. I thought y'all was going to let us play too. I mean, I got on my good sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I've been stretching out. I thought we get to play with y'all. So, Tom Perez is like, y'all sit down. Everybody sit down. Y'all just sit down. All y'all progressives whining and shit, sit down. Everybody sit down. All this time, these progressives, they keep coming around. I try to tell the progressives, you need to have a seat because liberals rule up in here. Right? Sit down. And I don't know what's going on, Jake. We got these progressives. They want to run the party. I'm still here. We still here. Whose house is this? Establishment house. Whose house is this? Establishment. But that I'm trying to do Tom Perez voice, you know, a little bit. You know, it's raspy, like Froggy from the Little Rascals. But back to the story, man. The thing is, people are upset because the DNC transition team did not consist of like any progressive people whatsoever. Nobody from Bernie Sanders' camp, nobody from Keith Ellison's camp really was allowed to come be a part of the DNC transition team. And my thing is this: do you need a brick to fall on your head to realize people don't want you around, dog? You know, it's like the DNC party right now, the DNC committee, the DNC itself, the organization is like it's like a hot couple. They just got married. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe not married. Maybe married's not a good analogy. It's like somebody who just fell in love. You know, they're a couple. It's a man, a woman, a woman and a woman, a man, whatever you get into, right? Just imagine that. And then here you come. Here you come. Wanting to go to movies with them. You know? No, you're the friend. Progressives are the friend that comes over to the newlyweds' house that has dinner and won't leave. And they want to go upstairs. And all you want to do is talk about old times. Yeah, man, remember that time when, and they're just looking at you like, man, he don't take a hint. What they got to do, forcibly remove you from the premises? I don't know how to put it any simpler and plainer for progressives, for people from the left. Because, look, the DNC is not interested in your input. The only input the DNC wants from progressive people is the input of cash. You understand what I'm saying? The input of routing numbers and PIN numbers to your checking account, your PayPal, man. The DNC does not. They don't want you. They don't want you. It's like that time I stopped at that. It's like that time I went to that all-white biker club, right, in like West Virginia, and they weren't used to seeing black guys walk in. I walked in, they're like, do you know where you are? We don't serve your kind. Like, and then I would, you know what I'm saying? I knew what time it was. I wasn't like, sure, I can't just, chill out with you for a while. Progressives have to grow up and realize this. You really do, man. Like, it's bad enough when people treat you badly. That's a horrible thing. But it's also bad when you don't recognize it. Like Nomiki. I like Nomiki. Nomiki Konst. That's my friend. I like Nomiki. I like her. Give her love for Nomiki, right? Good person. Got a little cringy. Like, she got a little cringy with the Hillary thing towards the end. You know, a little cringy. That's my girl, though. I mess with Nomiki, right? You know, but, you know, she's like in this article, like really surprised that, she's like really surprised about the DNC. She says, after looking at the list, it has become abundantly clear that the controlling forces of the Democratic Party want to make the other half of the party suffer. Nah, they don't want you to suffer, Nomiki. They just want you to fall in line and shut up. That's all they want us to. That's all they. But then Nomiki got mad, right? She got mad because she said, the DNC is not tone deaf. It's on a mission to crush the working side of our party. Nomiki was pissed, y'all. You don't want to get no girl named Nomiki pissed off at you. A woman named Nomiki get pissed off at you, she gonna call somebody. You call the feds or something. Look, Nomiki, you my friend. I said that 3 times because other people are be so hard on Nomiki. Listen, Nomiki, man, come on now. First of all, you threw me when you said our party. How is it your party? It ain't your party, man. This party is full of a bunch of old heads that been around trading old money. They still spending 1996 Bill Clinton money. These people, it's establishment money. You come walking in with your little TYT self. They don't got time for you. What they supposed to do? You gonna try to make them change stuff? Worry about stuff like election rigging? Are you serious? Are you serious? They're looking at you like, this woman has no idea where she is. Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? This is the DNC. We run things here. We'll make another story and say you picked up a chair and tried to throw it. Don't you get me started. Don't get me started. So, I don't understand, man. People act like they don't know what time it is. Look, if you don't start a Green Party, go with the Green Party or start a new party. Maybe go with the People's Independent Party or something like that. But you are not going to get nowhere trying to ask these people for crumbs, man. That's not the way this works, man. You know, a party is not a civil rights movement, man. You trying to get into the Democratic Party, it's a private organization, y'all. You can't make them do what you want them to do, man. They don't have to do it. It's private, man. It's private. I'm going to sign a petition to get the DNC to act right. If you go to a store and the store don't have what you want on the shelf, what you got to do? You got to go to another store. Got to go to another store, man. That's the only option. What option do you have? And maybe if you go to another store, so many people will have stopped going there as well that they will go out of business or they will start stocking what you want. But if you never hold them accountable and you keep saying stuff like, this is our party, delusional, because it's only ours if there's the actual presence of equality or inclusion. It's only part yours if it is shared with you. And if they're not sharing it with you, thus giving you a place at the table, allowing you to have a say, weighing your arguments, not giving you token positions, and then telling you to have seats over there. That's not the same thing. So we need to wake up and recognize game when game is amongst us. I don't, hey, look, be mad at me if you want. I'm a realist. I realize that this system is corrupted, mangled, and battered and kicked to the curb, but I want to provide vehicles for us to work beyond it. You could be living in your own headspace. So, like, you think you have a party. See what I'm saying? It's not a party. It's 2 of your friends with streamers and some cheap Ripple. That's not a party. A party is... big punch bowl and music, strobe lights. What you got is 2 of your friends going, woo, 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 too, with an 8-track tape player. There used to be a thing, you put a cassette in it, and it would spin, and it's just that. Millennials.
Bye, Felicia.